What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 12th episode of Sports Talk with me, your girl, Whitney B. I am here today to bring you guys a great episode, so without further ado, let's kick this show off. And again, welcome to the 12th episode of Sports Talk with me, your girl, Whitney B. I love what I do, y'all. I know I sound excited every week, and I am. I say it all the time because it's true. So, again, I love this. I love this. I love this. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in and giving me some comments and feedback from last week's episode. It was a little deep, especially talking about mental health. No one wants to honestly, openly admit that they deal with stuff inside their head and their mental capacity. So just being able to talk about it and, just seeing how what Naomi did and expressing just her willingness to get herself together, it opened the door for a lot of people. And I really appreciate the comments and the feedback, and also just Naomi for taking that big step in the media and doing that to raise awareness. So I just wanted to start by saying that to you guys because I did get some comments and some feedback and things that people was dealing with on their own, and just how some of the things that I said touched a few people. So this is why I love honestly what I do. And I am going to bring Naomi up again a little bit later. But I'll save that for later for the meat and potatoes, as you guys call it in my comments. So I'm going to start with a little bit of Bret Ried update. If you guys remember back in April, I told you about Bret Ried finally being charged with the DUI for the crash that caused the critically injured Ariel to have permanent brain damage. Now, I told you guys before that the family's lawyer was just saying that it may be permanent brain damage there, but it's definitely permanent brain damage for poor Ariel. So I do feel bad about that. Bret Ried did appear in court this week, I believe, or maybe it was last week, but Bret is pleading not guilty. It's a lot with this case what I want to say, not to elaborate on things that I already talked about, because we know that this isn't Bret's first run-in with the law, and this is not his first time being charged with the DUI. But what I don't understand first is why the judge even let him out. Bret should still be in jail. Once he got charged and there was the charges there, he should have never been released on bond. But the worst part about him being released on bond, y'all, is that he can still drive. Like, why can he still drive? Like, what are we doing here? I don't care if it's that he has to do the breathalyzer before the car starts. Anybody can blow in those tubes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did they upgrade it to where it's taking your DNA at the same time? Because at this point, he can have the nanny or whomever blow into that tube for him to start driving. What happens the next time he gets behind the wheel drunk and it goes from critically injured to fatality? Like, are we thinking here? Like, this is somebody we should not allow to drive. But you know what? When your money long, you get out of stuff. Why is he only being charged with a DUI at this point? Even the family was trying to get the charges, raised on that as well. But, I guess favoritism is real. It's got to be real, because Bret, that's one lucky young man, okay? Okay? Because he ghetto. For running a drug ring out of his parents' house in Philly, ghetto. And he dumb, but he keep getting past it. So shout out to Bret, I guess. I don't know, but poor Ariel, because that's who gonna suffer for the rest of her life, while he can still get behind the car and the wheel, and do whatever he want to do. This is a little girl whose life, basically, she can't do none of the stuff she would have been able to do. 5 years old, critically injured little girl. Now, this, but Bret good. Bret can do whatever he want to do, and I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm really over the judicial system. It's not fair. It's not fair because, again, like I said, if that was me, I would have been under the jail still trying to figure things out. I made a mistake. First offense. But no, not Bret. Bret in and out of trouble. Whatever. Okay. We see what money can do. We definitely see what money can do. So I'm going to move on and talk about Simone Biles. because she is the first woman to win 7 U.S. all-around titles now. She is the first woman, okay? When I say being a woman right now is it, like, we got a woman vice president. We got Simone doing what she do. We got all these women athletes coming out being amazing. Serena, Naomi. I love me some Coco Gauff too, even though she just recently lost and I feel bad. But she is killing it. She's only 17. So just imagine how far she'll be if she keep it up in tennis, because she a beast. She's a beast. It's looking good for women. And I'm happy. I'm happy because even now, like, look at me, women in sports, like helping y'all, with the entertaining side and even a little bit of stats, just having women in sports and women that know what they're talking about. Like we doing it. And Simone, if y'all notice, if y'all watching, she wear that goat on the back of her jersey. I love it. I mean, her leotard, that is amazing. And it's bedazzled. I'm like, she is such a girl. Makes me want to go out and find a bedazzled goat leotard for my daughter. So hopefully she starts selling that stuff, or her more of her things come with a bedazzled goat, because I'm sure that'll be phenomenal for little girls and young ladies and stuff like that, just to be proud to wear these things. You see black women out here, and we really making a difference. And just my daughter alone, she just found her love for track. I told y'all, in episodes previous to this one, just being out there and seeing how she's finding her way and learning to do sports. So it's good that she has athletes that she can look up to. In my day, I loved Marion Jones. I wanted to be just like her. A goal of mine was to go to the Olympics as well. You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to be the next Marion Jones. And I mean, one day I still might. I might got to drop a few pounds, get in shape, hit the track. I'm not sure how I can slide into the Olympics, but I'm never going to say never, because every goal outside of the goal to go to the Olympics that I have set for myself, I have definitely met. And it's good that we have more people out now and today that's making their own way in these industries, where my daughter and other people's daughters and sons as well can look up to people that look like them and just be proud, and Simone, she definitely makes me proud. She does have a meet coming up in July. That July meet will qualify her for the Olympics. Now, this is what's a slippery slope to me. Why she even got to go? Like, I understand, okay, it got to be fair. So, okay, fair is fair. Simone, you still got to do what you do. But if we know that we need her on Team USA, and she will definitely make it to Team USA, we just need her to train, do the bare minimum, so when she gets to the Olympics, she can be as healthy as she can be. Nothing is strained, nothing, all of that is good. And now, she could just bring home the golds like she do. But she been bringing home the golds anyway, and, competing in the meet. So I guess it works for her. But if it was me, I would say, okay, Simone, you're going to make it anyway. So continue to train, but stay healthy, because we need you, Team USA, all day. And I'm actually happy that the Olympics is coming back. It's a lot of controversy over there, with it, because people in Japan, they don't want people to come. They don't want the Olympics. They feel like the coronavirus is going to spread. A lot of the stuff that I've been seeing in the news is so weird too, y'all, because, something about, well, if the coronavirus spreads, we'll shut it down then. Like, wouldn't it already be too late at that point? But who am I? I'm just listening and observing, and then the red light goes off in my head like, did that even make sense? But anyway, I'm just glad to see that the Olympics is going forward, because with it being postponed from last year, due to COVID, and now it's shaky and rocky this year, I'm just glad to see that they're going to do it, especially for the athletes, the people who work all around the nation, all around, the world, to be a part of this event. And, it doesn't work out for them. So I'm just happy, that it's going to go on. Now, a quick question I had in my head is, will LeBron be there? Because I know he's not playing basketball right now. That was knocked out by the Phoenix Suns. But I know he's doing his press now for Space Jam. And I just wonder if his head will even be into being a part of the basketball team. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look into that, and I'll get back with you guys on that information. And I wasn't going to talk about LeBron, but wow, I brought him up. Just a quick update, guys. LeBron James is no longer number 23. He is permanently changing his number to number 6 now. I think it's because of the whole Space Jam jersey number, because that's his jersey number in Space Jam. That movie is coming out soon, I believe next month. So guys, check him out in Space Jam. He's super happy to be an actor. All of his interviews as of late has been about Space Jam. Even in his last interview when they lost that game, he said he's going to start his promo. So shout out to LeBron James. And I believe he made that decision to be number 6 based off his character in Space Jam. And I heard today on one of my favorite shows that he actually practiced in jersey number 6. So I don't know, but number 23 is no more. So if you have a LeBron James jersey, jersey number 23, put it in a frame. It might be worth a lot of money sooner than later, or later. Maybe not so soon, but we'll see. Now, as I said a little bit earlier, we are going to talk a little bit about Naomi, because Naomi is not going to be in the Berlin tournament. Now, as you know, from last week, she did drop out of the French Open after a lot of the controversy about her having to take that fine when she skipped press due to her mental health. So she has dropped out of the Berlin tournament. The organizers announced that they received a notification that Osaka will not be starting in Berlin amid the news that she wanted to focus on her mental health. Now, last week, as I reported, she did skip that press and was fined $15,000. I believe the controversy caused her to quit, as I told you guys before, but she never said how long she was going to take her break when she said that she was quitting the French Open and taking the break from tennis for her mental health. So now, with the uncertainty in her dropping out of the Berlin tournament, people are unsure of the future of Naomi, especially this year, and the things following the Berlin tournament, such as the Wimbledon. That's a big match in tennis for everybody. So it's not even, they're not sure if she'll even be a part of Wimbledon and the other tennis matches that'll be after that. I personally feel like she should be able to take as much time as she needs, and I believe that they're allowing her to. I believe the uncertainty just comes in, is that she's still going to be training and things like that, or what will be the focus, or how she plays the game following, her getting back into tennis. So again, as I said last week, I just really hope that this works out for her, because it has to be hard, especially after what she went through in 2018 with the U.S. Open, and how publicly she made, excuse me, the announcement, and how that made her feel, to now why she's so introverted. So her dropping out of Berlin, it definitely says something. And even as they said, they don't know about Wimbledon. So I'm hoping to see her back. But again, I'm hoping to see her back healthy, happy, and just ready to work. So until that time, Naomi, get yourself together. Again, you have a lot of support from celebrities. You have a lot of support from people you don't know, like me. But we all support you. We all support you. And even if beyond Naomi, as I said to you guys last week, we're supporting each other. If you need help mentally, you need to get your mental health together, reach out. Please reach out. Get yourself together, and don't think that you're in this alone, because you're not. We're all in this together, for sure. Now, moving on to the best topic of today for me is all of the controversy surrounding Aaron Rodgers. Now, guys, remember I did tell you guys that Rodgers wants out. He wants out of Green Bay, and there was a lot of rumors that he would be traded to Denver. Now, my question is, will Aaron Rodgers soon retire? For the first time since joining the team, Rodgers is skipping the first mandatory offseason event. Skipping minicamp will cost him $93,000 in fines, guys. And that's just $93,000 stretched out over 3 days. To be honest, it looked like he don't care. The organization has made it known that they're not going to trade him, and they expect him to start this season. According to ESPN, the team can waive the fines by giving him an excused absence from minicamp, but it's looking like they're even refusing to do that. Now, Rodgers has made it clear that he has an issue with the front office. He feel like they're not treating him fairly. And the front office, they're basically saying we're doing all that we can, and they're working to resolve the issue. Now, the president of the team did speak he put out a statement on the website just basically saying that they're working to resolve the issues, and they're hoping to have him back. It's really not looking likely, though. Like, he skipped all of the OTAs, the stuff before that. He's not going to any workouts. Like right now, he's already like lost, I believe it was like $50,000 to $500,000 for the stuff that he skipped prior to minicamp. The bonuses that he would have got. He didn't lose it, but it was bonuses that he could have gotten that he's not going to get now for skipping those things. And since being drafted, now he's saying skip minicamp. For me, as a Lions fan, this is amazing, okay? Amazing. It literally puts Jared Goff as like the number one quarterback in the NFC North. I'm willing to argue with anybody who has anything different to say. We're not counting Kirk Cousins to be that number one, or Mitchell Trubisky, or Justin Fields, okay? Between all of these quarterbacks in the NFC North, if Aaron Rodgers retires out of Green Bay, it puts Jared Goff at number one. And it gives me butterflies just thinking about it now, just talking about it. I'm not saying the Lions is going to be an undefeated team or, all of that. I've been telling y'all this since I started sports talk. I think the Lions is going to shock a lot of people this season with their record and the way that they play, because everybody is looking for them to be losers and all of that. And I really feel like they're going to come out and show y'all something differently. Oh, and I got my kneecap shirt on today, my Dan Campbell shirt. Funny that we talk about it. I just, I digress. I'm a woman. But I feel like Aaron should just retire. First and foremost, he's pulling a Bret Ried, basically holding the team hostage. Like, they don't know what's going on and, blah, blah, blah. Now, the difference between Bret and Aaron is that they had Aaron on the bench the whole time Bret was doing all of this. So Aaron was able to come off the bench and ball. Reminds me of when Aaron Rodgers got hurt and they put Matt Flynn out there. My God. Matt was beasting, okay? Whew. Just for that time, though, in Green Bay. When he went anywhere else, you see, they replaced him in, was it Seattle when when they drafted Russell Wilson? But anyway, that's another digress. Point I make, see, I can talk about football all day. I don't know why I can. Well, I do know why I can, because I love it. But one topic turns to the next topic, to the next, so I have to stay on track with y'all, because this is, I say it all the time, it's not church. This is sports talk. I am not a preacher. I'm a journalist. So, Aaron it's just Aaron right now. Matt LaFleur, he has Jordan Love, but the way they was reporting about how Jordan Love was in the OTAs, this is why they're working to resolve the issue between the two. And Aaron Rodgers said he loved Jordan Love, and I believe him, but I'm just ready to see what's going to happen, because he really just needs to go ahead and retire. Obviously, the man got enough money to say, you know what, $93,085 is nothing to me, because that was a total. When I looked at that, I said, whew, Aaron, pay that. Or go to minicamp. I'm going to just have to go to minicamp, because I ain't got $93,000. See, I couldn't even say it. That's so much to lose. Even if I had it, I'm so frugal. It I couldn't imagine being a millionaire. I probably would still be shopping at below and $5. That's what's silly. Sorry about that, y'all. But I probably would still be shopping at below and $5 and like the regular stores because we need it. Definitely. But Aaron don't. And I don't even think it's to go and host Jeopardy. I think he just really over it. It was weird to me is this is the reigning MVP. Acting like a diva and all the rest of that. And it's just, what are we teaching the young guys? Like this new era of football is so different than before. Honestly, you sign this contract, you come to be the quarterback, come and be the quarterback. It don't matter what the front office doing because that's not what you do. You throw the ball, you pass it off, you're a quarterback. Now these quarterbacks got a lot to say, so on what happens with the team, the players that's drafted, or at least they want to have a lot to say so, and these teams is letting them have it. I don't know. I feel like Tom Brady could have his say so because he's a winning quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And he gets it done. But even then, like, you just a quarterback. Do your job. We sign up for these jobs and then we get in these jobs and want to be the manager. You just an employee. You got to work for these spots. And yeah, Aaron Rodgers have worked. He's a good quarterback, but he has one Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl came way back when he had first got off the bench, and he might be kicking butt in the NFC. That's it. Aaron Rodgers have proved that he can get you there, but when you there, he choke. So he might as well go ahead and retire anyway, y'all. That's my spiel about Aaron Rodgers, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the show up. I want to thank you all for tuning in today. To the 12th episode of Sports Talk with me, your girl, Whitney B. I am excited as always to be here, and I want to remind you guys that I am still selling t-shirts that represents the brand. So if you would like to order your t-shirt, black or yellow, please go on the website, mywhitneyb.com/shop and order your shirt today. I do offer drop off to anybody in my local area or in the Metro Detroit area. You would just have to definitely put that information in on the website, or I do offer flat rate shipping. So if you would like me to ship it to you, which will be a bit faster than the drop off service, definitely choose the shipping option. Again, I want to thank everybody who has supported me thus far in purchasing your Sports Talk with Whitney B tees. I really, 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 really do appreciate all y'all, and I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Check me out Saturday on Porch Talk, Shade and Shenanigans. This Saturday, 4 p.m., we got a great show coming for you guys. Big Wit is always bringing the big energy. So check me out. Great show right after Shade and Shenanigans at 5 p.m. They're on Facebook, Rocky Road Productions. Check out Vitamin D with Black and GP. I said every week the show is funny, it's fun, and definitely call in and get in on the topics on both shows, 4 and 5. Again, guys, every Wednesday you can check me out on Rants and Robes on Instagram Live at 8:30. We have a great time, me and Raquel. Go to Rocky Road Media to keep up with everything under the Rocky Road Productions umbrella. That's ROCKYROADMEDIA.com. And again, to check out sports talk or anything that has to do with me, go to mywhitneyb.com, mywhitneyb.com. Again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the 12th episode of Sports Talk with me, your girl, Whitney B. You guys enjoy your day, and we're out.